latest update on Cyclone Berguitta, which now has winds of 100 miles an hour and a pressure of 967 millibars as of 7 PM Réunion time, January 16th. It's at 18.3 degrees south, 60.9 degrees east, and a cyclone pre-alert remains in effect, with wind and rain warnings for part of Réunion also. 100 miles an hour is 160 kilometers per hour, and the storm is somewhat struggling at the moment, but those wind speeds remain high. Struggling, I mean to say, compared to yesterday night. Anyway, this is the forecast over the next few days. Models appear to be trending a little bit further to the south, which means that the island no longer appears to be in the path of a direct landfall. However, still significant storm winds and hurricane force winds are possible on the island, particularly in the southern part, later on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even into Friday, depending on its storm's movement. At the moment it's a stage 4 on the CDPS scale, meaning that the damage potential is extensive, and look at the size of that wind field. If the storm does pass to the north, obviously those wind speeds are going to get up because the wind field is huge. On the northern side it is still pretty sizable as well though, so if the storm does draw near, you're certainly going to know about it, and it is going to start making itself felt on Réunion very soon, if not already. These are the chances of storm conditions over the next few days. It draws near. You can see it passing through there on one particular model, that's the GFS. Others say that the storm may move further south. We don't really know exactly where the storm is going to go yet, but those chances of tropical storm force winds are still on the rise for Réunion Island. As you can see, by the weekend the storm appears to have gone, so it would appear that the storm will have finished its wind speeds by the time we get to Friday night into Saturday. Sea surface temperatures are fairly high, 27 and 28 degrees Celsius is potentially the case, and that means that significant strengthening could still be on the cards between now and its approach to Réunion, so that's something we've got to watch very closely. This is the rain rate in the last 24 hours indicated by satellite. You can see not much rain falling over the islands by this point, but out at sea where the storm is, those rain amounts are around 7 or 8 inches, which is roughly 200 millimeters. You can see the visible imagery here, how it's been looking throughout the day, and this is the infrared view of the storm as it's been struggling with its eye, and it has been struggling since last night actually, when the eye initially collapsed after looking very strong indeed, but it is still struggling. However, intensification could happen unexpectedly as it continues to move, almost a due west movement, and it is still a very slow movement, which means that unpredictable things can still happen, and we'll be running more updates throughout this evening into tonight. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which is still under construction at this time, but do check it out. You can also find us on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't already, search Force 13. You can also like us on Facebook under the same name, and we're also on Twitter. Our handle is @Force13 if you'd like to get in touch or follow us there. You can also find us on Skype with the same name too, and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.